Welcome everyone to another edition of Stadiums of the World. Today I will be covering stadiums that I personally went to in 2021 and 2022. Every photo you see here was either taken by me or by the person who was with me. We'll be covering a large array of stadiums in the United States in this video, from the East Coast to the West Coast, including NFL stadiums, Major League Baseball stadiums, and college football stadiums, to name a few. Each stadium you see in this video is a future video that I could do on a stadium sometime in the future. The first stadium on our list is Capital One Field at Maryland Stadium. It's the home of the University of Maryland football team. It's located in College Park, Maryland. It's the first of many stadiums on this list named after some sort of financial institution. It's a unique stadium with a horseshoe shape in 3 tiers on one side. The next stadium on our list is SHIPLEY Field at Bob Smith Stadium. This is home of the University of Maryland baseball team and is also located in College Park, Maryland, next to the football stadium. It's named after a guy with 2 very basic names, Bob and Smith. The name of the field is named after Burton Shipley, a former baseball and basketball coach at the University of Maryland. The next stadium on our list is M&T Bank Stadium, home of the Baltimore Ravens. It is located in Baltimore, Maryland, near downtown Baltimore. It's the second stadium on our list to be named after a financial institution, and it occasionally hosts the Army-Navy football game. The next stadium on our list is Oriole Park at Camden Yards, home of the Baltimore Orioles. It is also located in Baltimore, adjacent to the Ravens football stadium. It's the first modern ballpark designed by HOK, and the B&O Warehouse is a brick building running adjacent to the stadium beyond right field. The next stadium on our list is Nationals Park, home of the Washington Nationals, and located in Washington, D.C. The Washington Monument and Capitol Building can be seen from the upper deck of this stadium. It's the first LEED certified green stadium in Major League Sports in the United States. The next stadium on our list is Capital One Arena, home of the Washington Capitals and the Washington Wizards. It's located in Washington, D.C.'s Chinatown neighborhood. It's the second stadium on our list in D.C. area with Capital One in the name. The other one was the University of Maryland's football team. And this is also the home of the Georgetown basketball team. The next stadium on our list is Wrigley Field in Chicago, Illinois, and it's home of the Chicago Cubs. It's the first stadium on our list that's not located in the DC or Maryland area. It's the second oldest Major League Baseball stadium behind Fenway Park and is named after the gum company Wrigley. The next stadium on our list is Angel Stadium of Anaheim, home of the Los Angeles Angels, and is located in, you guessed it, Los Angeles. No, actually, Anaheim in California near Disneyland. It used to be both a football and baseball stadium before being converted to a baseball-only stadium. It also has a waterfall in left center field, which is a unique feature to this ballpark. The next stadium on our list is William Brice Stadium, home of the South Carolina football team. It's located in the capital of South Carolina, Columbia, near their fairgrounds. It's nicknamed the Cockpit, given the football team's nickname, and the stands also sway and vibrate during game day, making a very intimidating environment. The next stadium on our list is the Spectrum Center, home of the Charlotte Hornets, and located in Charlotte, North Carolina. It is nicknamed the Hive, given the Hornets as the team name, and the team is owned by Michael Jordan. The next stadium on our list is Bank of America Stadium, home of the Carolina Panthers, and also located in Charlotte, North Carolina. This stadium hosts the ACC Championship for football every year and hosts the new MLS team, the Charlotte FC. The next stadium on our list is Truist Field, home of the Charlotte Knights, and also located in Charlotte, North Carolina downtown, adjacent to the Panthers Stadium. It's the first minor league baseball stadium on our list, and there's beautiful views of downtown Charlotte from the stadium. There's also a bar that you can look out and overlook the stadium as well. It's pretty cool to see. Next stadium on our list is Truist Field, home of the Wake Forest football team. It is located in Winston-Salem, North Carolina, also near the fairgrounds. And it's not a mistake. It's also the same name as the previous stadium, Truist Field. Just seems to be a lot of stadiums named Truist Field in this part of the country. It's a single tier of seats on two sides of the stadium, making it a pretty basic stadium. The next stadium on our list is Carter-Finley Stadium, home of the NC State football team. It is located in Raleigh, North Carolina, near the fairgrounds. The lower bowl is located below grade, with above grade stands on two sides. It's a simple stadium, but one that I personally really like. The next stadium on our list is PNC Arena, home of the NC State basketball team and the Carolina Hurricane. It is also located in Raleigh, North Carolina, next to the football stadium we showed on the previous slide. It's one of multiple stadiums named PNC. Another one I can think of is PNC Park in Pittsburgh. And I thought it was interesting that Raleigh had a professional hockey team. Just kind of seemed like an interesting place to have a professional hockey team. The next stadium on our list is Cameron Indoor Stadium, home of Duke basketball. This stadium is located in Durham, North Carolina. It's one of the few college basketball stadiums more famous than the college football stadium on campus. The Cameron Crazies make it one of the loudest stadiums in the country, which is kind of surprising given how small it is, especially when you actually see how small it is in person. The next stadium on our list is Wallace Wade Stadium, home of the Duke football team. It is also located on campus in Durham, North Carolina. It's a simple horseshoe-shaped stadium, and the track was removed and the field was lowered in 2015, bringing the stands closer to the field. The next stadium on our list is the Durham Bulls Athletic Park, home of the Durham Bulls, located in Durham, North Carolina. This stadium has the blue monster similar to the green monster at Fenway Park in Boston, and has a bull sign similar to the one used in the movie Bull Durham, starring Kevin Costner. The next stadium on our list is the historic Durham Athletic Park, the former home of the Durham Bulls, and this is also located in Durham, North Carolina. This is where the movie Bull Durham featuring Kevin Costner was filmed. The Durham Bulls moved out of the stadium after 1994, though. The next stadium on our list is Kenan Memorial Stadium, home of the University of North Carolina football team, and is located in Chapel Hill, North Carolina. The University of Georgia's football stadium had the same architect as this stadium, and Georgia's famous hedges were copied from this stadium. The stadium has beautiful blue chairback seating, making it a very, very pretty stadium to see in person. The next stadium on our list is Bryson Field at Beauchamp Stadium. It is home of the University of North Carolina baseball team and is located in Chapel Hill, North Carolina. This stadium is a mouthful to say, and the second college baseball stadium on the list with a long name. It received $1 million donation from the owner of the Yankees, the Steinbrenner family, to renovate the stadium. The next stadium on our list is Target Field, home of the Minnesota Twins. This is located in downtown Minneapolis, Minnesota. This stadium is the coolest Major League Baseball stadium I've been to so far, in my opinion. There's a triple deck in left field. That most of it's aligned with the field. It's pretty unique to any other stadium that I've seen. The next stadium on our list is US Bank Stadium, home of the Minnesota Vikings. It's located on the other side of downtown Minneapolis in Minnesota. It has a translucent roof and glass siding to allow for as much light as possible. The roof's Nordic vernacular architecture allows for heavy snow loading in those harsh Minnesota winters. The next stadium on our list is Huntington Bank Stadium, home of the University of Minnesota football team. It is also located in Minneapolis, Minnesota. It's the second stadium on the list in Minneapolis named after a bank and has the largest video board of any college-only football stadium in the country. The next stadium on our list is Williams Arena, home of the University of Minnesota basketball team. It is also located in Minneapolis, Minnesota. It has an airplane-style hangar design, and it's one of the few college basketball stadiums where the floor is raised up, and this is due to how old the stadium is, kind of left over to the old school stadiums. The next stadium on our list is 3M Arena, home of the University of Minnesota hockey team, and again, located in Minneapolis, Minnesota, across the street from the football and basketball stadium. It's the first standalone hockey stadium on this list for college, and the hockey team previously played in the Williams Arena that we just showed on the previous slides. The next stadium on our list is the Target Center. This is home of the Minnesota Timberwolves. It's also located in Minneapolis, Minnesota, and it's across the street from Target Field. It's the second stadium in Minneapolis on this list to be named after a Target, Target Corporation, and it's the second oldest NBA stadium name behind Madison Square Garden. Lincoln Financial Field is the next stadium on the list, home of the Philadelphia Eagles. This is located in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, in a sports complex near South Philly. The Army-Navy game is also frequently played here, and this is also the home of the Temple Owls college football team. The next stadium on our list is Citizens Bank Park. It is located in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, in the same sports complex as Lincoln Financial Field. This stadium features unique architecture compared to some of the newer ballparks built around the same time. There is a beautiful view of downtown Philadelphia that can be seen from this ballpark as well. The next stadium on this list is the Wells Fargo Center, home of the Philadelphia Flyers and the Philadelphia 76ers. It is located in the same sports complex in Philadelphia as the previous two stadiums. This is the third stadium in the same complex to have some sort of financial name for the stadium. Villanova's basketball team occasionally plays here. Given how small their stadium is, they sometimes need a larger stadium to play in. The next stadium on the list is Franklin Field, home of the University of Pennsylvania football team, and it is also located in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. The current stadium was built way back in 1922. There was a stadium there previously, I believe in the 1800s, but this actual structure was built in 1922, and it's the former home of the Philadelphia Eagles. The next stadium on our list is Ryan Field, home of Northwestern's football team. It's located in Evanston, Illinois. I personally did not go to the stadium. I flew over the stadium, but thought it'd be cool to include in this presentation. And this will be the same for the next couple of stadiums on this list. The next two stadiums that I flew over were Banc of California and the LA Memorial Coliseum. Banc of California is home of Los Angeles FC, and the LA Memorial Coliseum is home of the USC football team, and they're both located in Los Angeles, California. The final stadium on this list is SoFi Stadium. It's the home of the Los Angeles Chargers and the Los Angeles Rams. This stadium is located in Inglewood, California. And this concludes the presentation for stadiums that I went to in 2021 and 2022. Thank you all, and I'll see you next time.